And we're here.
Hello.
And howdy doody.
Hopefully, everything sound okay in there. Everything sounds great from my end.
Yep, that's all good on my end.
Looks like StreamYard wants to keep your business.
Well, I've been doing the incognito window with StreamYard, and that worked last time, so I'm going to do it again this time and see what it does.
Good.
So
just looks good there. I'm looking there. All right, so we've got sales going, right? We've got Black Friday going on. Did you like? Okay, unless something was absolutely garbage or cheap, there really wasn't what I would consider any good deals. I did find one. I just actually came across it. It's a Mini 3 for just drone and battery only without the controller for $379, I think it was.
Yeah, but it's Mini 3, not Mini 3 Pro.
Right. I understand that.
The difference.
Right. Yeah, right. So I'm just saying, if you can find an N1 controller for that for like freaking $30. I mean, they're freaking so cheap right now.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you wanted a Mini 3, that was a Mini 3, but not obviously you're basically with a standard 4K camera. You don't get the 1/1.3. There is some drawbacks, but it's still a Mini 3 technically.
Yeah. Well, it says Mini 3 on it anyhow.
It's actually, and I've told a lot of people, it's actually better to go to find a Mini 2. Mini 2s are like dirt cheap with the Flymore kit. So
yeah,
that would be where I would go if you want.
Actually, where I would go is, and there's an important detail in here: a DJI refurbished Mini 2, but make sure that thing's been refurbished by DJI.
Right.
Because there's too many Amazon sellers and eBay sellers out there claiming to have refurbished.
Yeah. It's a big word. Yeah. I do have something. You were asking me if I had something. Something did come across my feed.
Well, before we do that, let's say hello to the ones that made it here this evening for us. So we got Eat More Possum, we got Michael, and Michael's been busy commenting on other streams. So thank you very much, Michael. And we got East Coast. He got his coasters and stickers today. And then we had Yellow Rose, who already started last night, but apparently he's not in this chat anymore for some reason. And we got Eat More Possum, Brent out of Oklahoma. Howdy, fellas. So now go.
Oh, it was just a something that you can give away. That's all I'm thinking. I don't know if it's exciting because most people think this is not an exciting topic, but actually, Holy Stone is giving me 2 things that we can give away, and both of those things they'll mail directly to you. So we just need winners and addresses, and then just give those to me. And I mean, okay, this is what it is. It's not overly exciting. They're RID modules.
Okay.
Okay.
RID module.
Anyway, if you want an RID module, I can give away 2 of those. So if you decide when you want to and how you want to do that. I think that's kind of I like that perk. So I'm actually kind of leverage some.
Well, I mean, we can do the old drawing here in the old StreamYard.
I'm not going to probably get. I'll probably get mine the same time you get yours. So anyway, but just need an address. It'll take them a little while. Usually takes them 3 to 6 days, and then something or 3 to 5 to 6, 5 or 6 days, something like that. That they'll get them to you. But that's from Holy Stone, maybe less. I get stuff pretty fast, so. But they've been really good. Holy Stone, as much as they are trying to get better. You know, I'm still waiting for their 3-axis gimbal and their cameras to get better, but you know, they're not claiming, and they even say that every time there. We don't claim to be, you know, professional axis gimbal and their so anyway, yeah. So if you're interested in RID module, just to slap on your quad, just to to look at the Karen app to see what they see, that kind of thing. So, but they'll a couple of those. I'll be doing a review on those as well. So anyway, I'm not excited about a review on an RID module, but you know what? You know,
Well,
it's a solution. So
yeah, and that's actually a very competitively priced solution.
So I'd say we do one this week and then one next week. And
yeah, we'll do a little drawing later.
what are those, $100 or something?
For drawing too, so we'll have more than one drawing today.
Yeah, what's an RID movie? Anyway, they're pushing them. They're trying to get those out there. So
anyhow, yeah, no, that's fantastic. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there that need an RD module.
yeah, those are they're with tax. They're about $100, so you can get a $89.99, and you throw tax on there.
Well,
and what's the size? Is there a weight on these? I haven't really. I'm going to put all this information out eventually. I'm just looking to see what they weigh.
They're 18 grams, 50 grams, or 18 grams.
I'm looking here.
They're not bad at all.
Yeah, they have 5-hour usage time, 1.5-hour charge, Type C. Oh, yeah, right there. 13 grams. 13.9 to be exact. So real easy to just one click, stick it on there, and you're good. And Karen can find you.
Yeah, well, Karen's going to find you regardless, because that's Karen. She's good at that. She's good in that way.
I'm in the process right now of tricking out a spark still. I'm still messing. I've got a spark I've been just messing around with just for fun.
I thought he done get rid of that thing.
No. I only paid $150 for it. I'm not getting rid of that. They're dirt cheap. And if you're I didn't really say it much on my live, but if you're looking for a refurb or they're not too bad, not a refurb, but if you're just looking for one, just look them over really quick, really hard. Make sure the landing gear, not the landing gear, the wing, the arm extensions are not cracked. Just make sure you do buy one, those things. Other than that, they're pretty bulletproof. And then check the lens on the front of the camera. But those after that, just fly it, Fly it. Just fly it. Oh, there's two things that they did, that DJI did just recently. They put out RID compatibility for both their Phantom 4 and the Mavic 2 series. So they're trying to keep their drones relevant. And that's two drones that I thought were going sunset, bye-bye. And they're not, because they still work really good. And people, but anyway, that's my take there on those two big things. But yeah, so just we'll get a winner there at the end of the stream, and then we'll
we got Waypoint and Jim's joining us here. So howdy, fellas. Yeah, no, but those remote ID modules, pain in the butt, but they're good to have. I've got a little something to show too.
Oh, good.
I was given for review, and I really like this.
Sweet. It looks like a battery almost box.
Well, there is a battery in it.
Ah,
You're not all wrong.
Oh, so
There's
it's
an
that thing.
18650 in here.
Oh, there's a thing there. Good. I'm interested.
Yeah, well, we might as well hit on it now. Why not?
I'm always interested in stuff. Oh, cool.
A small little flashlight. And let me tell you, this thing packs a punch. Come on.
What's the power source? Oh, you said 18650. Right?
There's a single 18650 battery in here, but
Nice.
it has a USB-C charging port.
Oh, nice. I love those guys already.
So you have the USB-C charging port right there.
I have two mini flashlights that I use for, like, any miscellaneous stuff. And one of them has like an extension and a magnet on it, but it uses like these little tiny batteries that you freaking don't even want, you don't ever have around.
Well,
So
this thing, okay, you get the regular on-off function on it, but then you can just slightly hit that button and see how the light dims, and it increases about 6 steps till it gets to full brightness. Yeah, I don't want to put it straight in the camera, but
I like
see how it gets brighter with every tap.
I like any of those little tidbits that come and they're rechargeable. I really hate.
Yeah. And here's the real kicker.
Oh boy.
It's got the flasher on it.
Okay, I should have warned people about getting triggered before you did that. You could get a lawsuit here.
Yeah. Sorry, fellers, but this is, I mean, for this little thing's got some serious punch to it, and runs about right now on Amazon. They're $20.
How many?
$20.
How many how many LEDs are in there?
One LED.
Oh, one
LED, and I think it puts out like 16,000 candle power or something like that on the brightest setting. Yeah, 16,075 candle power on the highest setting. It goes from 10, 100, 400, 1,000 to 2,000 lumen. So it's, and the strobe is on full 2,000 lumen. So that's as bright as it gets. Water rated for IPX8. So it's what, 6 foot. You can have it out in the rain. So 120-degree beam on it. I like it. Even comes with a USB charging cord and a little lanyard do-ha-ha that you can put here on the end. So
we're, who's Cree L6? Michael just posted.
Cree L6? No, that would be the type of LED.
Oh, okay. Cree L6 is the light LED type. That's a pretty damn freaking bright LED. So, much too bright for this channel. I was thinking we'd make a really good Amazon channel.
Yeah, well, this is where this thing came from, is Amazon. So I'm going to find a link for this thing and put it in the chat. Come on, where'd it go?
Yeah, and if you have not, please hit the thumb. Hit the thumb. Don't forget today. I think I forget. I'm probably the most delinquent of all of them.
So I put a link in the chat to that flashlight if you're interested. It has a 50% off coupon right now, which puts it like right at $20. So, and I have a shit ton of flashlights around. I never can find one. But this one's small enough to fit in the pocket. So this one will be in my jacket. Matter of fact, I was given one to review and I ordered 2 more. Stocking stuffers.
Stocking
for Christmas.
stuffer. Well, I like the idea that, of products and giveaway items. I like when manufacturers offer to do stuff like that. And if they can even do little things, like single, like with Freewell, single filters. I mean, those are nice little giveaways. We'll get there. I'm getting there. Freewell, I'm trying to keep them happy. Try to keep them happy so they keep sending me some stuff.
Anyhow, so I don't know if anybody's been keeping up with my Facebook postings, but I come across this video the other day that I'm going to have to share with y'all. And it's how they make motors. What? The grumpy vlogger is here?
The grumpy Chris Hope is
Boy,
on.
howdy, fella. Chris Hope's here too.
Andrew just popped
Chuck's
in.
here. Oh, I'm not keeping up here.
Dang, did anybody work anymore? You guys how'd you get home so fast?
And we got Andrew here.
Hey, Jim, I need stuff too, man. I'm trying to get stuff comes a lot. I kind of feel bad because Holy Stone wanted me to do a review of a brushless toy, and I just couldn't do it. Not right now. I don't feel like it. It's not exciting. I don't even want to give them away. I'd rather give an RID module. That's, to me, is useful.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to share this video here. It's how they make motors, how they wind the motors. And
I may have come past that one. We'll have to check that out. And so it's kind of excited to hear that.
So let's do it like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think I've seen this one. It's good.
Now they charge us $20 for a motor. After seeing all that, how can they do it for $20? I mean, this is pretty much our drone motors right there.
Right. I wonder how big that one is. It looks pretty big. It looks like it's got a pretty wide bell there.
I mean, it doesn't matter what size motor; they're all done the same way. So
right, like a motor sewing machine. There it is.
So I think that's pretty darn impressive.
12 slot stator flying fork outside winding process. So they've got one for different sizes of stators.
Well, Brant, what do you think is the sloppy that goes around the shaft? I'm guessing that's what gets cut off later to actually make the connections. Because if we look at our motors, I just happen to have some floating around here. They do get hooked up in the bottom there somehow. So those wires that are hanging out is what the power supply or the 3 wires are soldered to that actually power the motors. So but yeah, I just thought it's kind of neat to see how they make these things. So, and if you think, I mean, what do we pay for a motor? Anywhere from $10 to $25, depending on size.
Right.
And I'm sure even the motors that go into your electric bikes now are not any different than that either.
Nope. Only got factories. That's all they do. My possum says that he saw some sloppiness in the windings there. I'm sure they watch them. I'm sure they inspect them, and
Yeah.
sure a couple of those inspectors are like me, wearing freaking really thick glasses. Oh yeah, that one's good.
I'm sure they need to get tightened up once they for final assembly. So, but I just thought it was an interesting video to share.
Yeah, no, I like how I've watched a lot of those shorts of simple things. Like the other day I watched how to fix a door. And I'm like, oh, that's an easy way of doing it. I've been doing it this way for a long time. And it's just, if you get a lot of really good handy little tidbits.
Best way to adjust the door is a 2x4 and a big hammer.
This was actually a hammer, but it was a hinge bending method, which is really efficient when you've got a door hanging there and you've got space. And when I had my house painted, it's you just don't want to freaking take every door off and chisel out hinge slots.
Well, I actually had to adjust the striker plates on my door here at the apartment. I just did it myself.
Yeah, they're tight. A lot of it's just getting a wedge. Just got a wedge.
This was not tight. This was sloppy. I mean, when the door was shut, without the deadbolts on, you could actually see light all the way around the door.
Oh wow, yeah, the opposite direction.
I had to move the striker plate up for the actual door handle, because you know how that plunger has a little ridge in the back of it normally.
Yeah,
this lock doesn't have that, so I had to move that striker plate up to pull it closer to the gaskets. But I got it now, so. Yeah, you'll burn out the windings there, Possum. You good at that. Burn up motors. Speaking of burning things up, Radio Master came out with some new products. And this is going to put TBS a little bit in a bind, because Radio Master decided to dip into the 915 megahertz market, which ELRS is available in both the 2.4 gig and the 915 meg. And they released new modules. There's 3 different modules available: nano, micro, and then the big plop on the back. New receivers, new antennas.
Wow.
All for the 915.
Now,
this receiver here looks like was the 2 antennas be a diversity receiver, but it is actually just 2 antennas on 1 receiver. But it cranks out 500 milliwatt telemetry return. So you put this on planes or bigger models where you want telemetry feedback. That's the beast for that. And that's going to be Express LRS. So we know how to update that. We know binding phrase and everything else. Unfortunately, everything's still on the old pre-order again. So, but yeah, it's Sunrise. You need more than just diversity. Just saying. But howdy, fella. Good for you to show. I hadn't had the chance to pick on you.
We have to, yeah, we have to work. You have to work on your diversity.
Yeah. I had to pick on other people. That was my diversity. How's that? But no, we missed you, Chris. So, yeah, you finally made it live. So, but yeah, so Radio Master is in the 915, which is going to put the old TBS Crossfire in a bit of a pickle because TBS been having some problems, and Trappy had a big live stream about it with all the dirty details that goes with it. If you want to know everything that happened to him, go to the TBS channel, Team Black Sheep, and watch the video. It's pretty intense. He got screwed over by a business partner. He had to move. Then the whole COVID thing, and yeah, it's been a trying time for him, and now they can't get any chips to make any product. So, but they've been diversifying in their product lineup too. So I don't know what exactly he's doing now. Reynolds wrap and coat hangers, yeah.
It's sad to see a business, that was, just trying to make a go of it, and they just they get in a partnership, and people spend money the wrong way, and it's if you talk to anybody that's in law and you get into partnerships, that's usually what happens. One partner screws the other one over by spending money, or writing checks to themselves, and that's where it goes bad.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember all the details, but Trappy is actually from Austria. So, and he actually started in Austria, and then between the taxes and everything else in Austria, it made him go to Hong Kong, and now he's facing some difficulties there. So, I mean, Trappy's a good guy, but if he can't get receivers, you kind of in a bind.
Right. Or if you run out, you don't have access to chips, and that's, there's people that are out there to try to get you, and when they want to get you and they got a little leverage, they can get you. So it's business.
So, but anywho's, yeah, that's one new product, and the Radio Master come out, and the other one is actually already been around for a while, but between schedules and everything else, we hadn't come around to really talk about this one, and it's still on pre-order too. The M12 Surface Radio for boats and cars, which available on the LRS or the 4-in-1 module, which probably most car guys have to go for the 4-in-1 unless they want to swap out every last receiver they have. But this looks to be a solid. It actually runs on HTX, the operating system on the radio itself. So it's very familiar to us drone guys. So
for you guys that are just popping in, we've got a RID giveaway going on today, and probably next stream too. Probably save. I got 2 RID modules that I want to get you guys, and so if you're here, we'll have a drawing. If you're not here, you're not going to be there for the drawing.
Basically.
But these are provided by Holy Stone. They want me to do a review, and I'm like, all right, okay. And they said, but we'll sweeten the deal, so we'll give you some RID modules if you want to give them to somebody. I'm like, sweet, I'll do that.
So
That just came up like 2 days ago. I just found the email, and I'm like, oh, I missed this part.
whoops.
Well, I was reluctant. Well, I was reluctant to do anything. I didn't want to. Sometimes you just don't want to do something, and you're just like, they gave me a brushed quad that's where they first tried to wow me or woo me with. And I'm like, no, I do not want a brushed quad to review. Sorry, pass. So
Sunrise,
anyway,
are you trying to stir the pot here?
no. Oh, who? Me? No.
No, Sunrise.
Oh, there it is. Artie's best thing ever. Who agrees? I'm just, hey, I'm just a messenger here. I'm really interested in how Karen sees me. And if you're interested in how Karen sees you, you can pop one of those babies on and turn the Karen app on and see what they know. It's a great way to learn how much Karen loves you. If anybody,
Yeah, I know you wouldn't stir the pot. You wouldn't know how.
if anybody wants to know what app I'm using to see if it's called Drone Scanner. So this, and currently in the area that I'm in, just like usual, there's no drones unless I'm flying. So
Well, I'll tell you what, I should have been flying today, actually this morning. The sky out there was, I mean, let me see if I can bring it up here on the, share that picture. Let's see. Yeah, the sky this morning looked wicked.
it's a great way to make friends. There's an app that brings them right to you. Hey, if you're looking for a date, guys, a hot date, and there's a girl that that's kind of crazy, just fly a drone over her head 5 or 6 times, get her on the Karen app, and she'll be. Just get ready for what you're going to say when she comes there, and you want to go out with her. Just nothing like a little crazy to spice up your life. She might have more than one cat. And by the way, Karen's come in males too. So if any of you guys, I'll post the rainbow flag for you guys, and that's
Here. This is what the sky looked like at my apartment this morning.
oh wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's like a basket weave or something.
Yeah, it's just, I'm like, I stepped out on the patio and I looked at it, I'm like, I got to get a picture of that.
I had a buddy of mine that I worked with, and he was a little bit of a conspiracy type. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. If anybody here's conspiracy type, that's okay. Okay, I think Kennedy was not killed by Lee Harvey Oswald. Okay, so anyway, so he came. He said, "You got to come out here. You got to come outside." And I'm like, "All right, teacher talk." So I'm coming outside, and he goes, "Look in the sky." And I'm looking up there, and I'm just seeing the regular sky. And he's like, "Look closer to the sky," and there was just chemtrails, And he was like, look, they're out working today. I'm like, oh.
Here we go.
And if you, it's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm going to share something else. That's my next project right there.
Oh, he's getting a lizard.
Nope. That's going to be a fish tank.
Oh my Lord.
I found one to fit on that counter.
Oh my gosh. Kai, you just never give up, do you?
I'm going freshwater this.
He loves fish. Hey, we gotta, yeah. Our foil hats required to watch the show today. That was one of my best episodes.
Lloyd, you, as long as you're not wearing that wick again, we'll be fine. Okay.
One of my favorite live streams I ever did was a foil hat live stream. Like I was on a conspiracy channel with some guys. It was so much fun.
No, you haven't lived till you turn on YouTube and end up on Lloyd's channel, and he's on there in the black wick thinking he's Chair. Okay. I'm just glad he was Chair and not what's the one from the Addams family? What's her name again? Esmeralda.
The mom or the daughter. What's the mom's name? Come on. We got trivia here. Trivia question. We've got Lurch. Everybody knows Lurch, and then cousin It, and Morticia. What's the daughter?
Yeah, Morticia.
John. Just we got somebody out. What's
there?
The
there stands over 1 for.
And you win the art. No.
So if you ever want to see Lloyd dressed
Wednesday,
up as Morticia, go on this channel.
Yeah, Wednesday's the daughter. That's right.
No, Lloyd's on Mondays. For those that don't know, Lloyd put a plug in there so people can see you dressed up as Morticia.
A bunch of us watched that show. I never watched it during the time period. I was a little bit too young. Cousin It. I don't know the boy's name. Somebody's got to know the little boy. You got Wednesday, and then there. Obviously, I don't know. Somebody's gonna know.
Yeah, I'm not that fluent on the Addams family.
We got it started. Look at all the freaking comments. Pugsley, yes. That is so funny. Oh. Yeah, Pugsley, old Pugsley. Playing in the swamp, those dang kids. It was a mullet wig. He had a mullet wig.
He calls it a mullet wig off of one of his dummies, but yeah, no, I know what's going on. He tried to dress up as Morticia, and that's
yeah. So cousin It is the hair, and then of course, we missed the most important, Uncle Fester. Everybody loves the crazy Uncle Fester, and of course, he's a crazy uncle. It's crazy as you can be in a.
Well, if there's uncle that has to be crazy to go with it, I mean, that's just all there is to it.
Oh, what a good.
Okay, here we go. He's on Monday at 7 Central. The grumpy vlogger, aka Lloyd, aka Morticia wannabe.
And Sean's going to be on, I think, right after our stream. He'll be starting here probably about 6. I think he starts.
Who's mooning the tower? Wait a minute. So I mean that Sunrise even lowers himself to grace us with his presence. Now that he's been on TV and all. Yeah. Sunrise actually made it onto the news, and not in a bad way, I should add. No, nothing about arrested for anything. I wouldn't go quite that far. I don't know that I would go that far though. We might go with stud Lee, maybe, but not a stud. So, yeah, so 90's at 5:30. So we got what 18 minutes to wrap us up.
Yeah, we try.
All depends on when Ben T shows up and you getting your dinner bell.
Yeah,
Right?
we're definitely having tacos, so that's definitely coming. Ben T is not in the house, so
Not yet, not yet. But we know when he shows up, it's time for you to go.
So is there anybody in the stream that flies any of the Defenders at all? I'm just curious. They've got the 3S. Man, geez, in the house. I've been here. He's like, hey, I'm not dead yet. Let's see. For anyone wondering about what Brent was talking about, I did a drone shot for Tom Scott's latest video about the Moonlight Towers here in Austin. I want you to do something about the bats. Do the bat thing. Get some freaking bats and get some video of that on Austin Bridge. That's I didn't get a chance to see the bats when I was there. I waited and I was waiting for them to all come out, and they never came out. I was at the Bat Hotel.
Ben says we need new glasses.
I'm not dead yet. Bring out your dead. Oh, that's different. That's not the Holy Grail, is it?
Yeah, Congress Avenue Bridge. That's where all the action is.
That and life. Yeah, let's see. Congress Avenue. Yeah, that's it. I stayed at that hotel right there at the bridge. That's a nice hotel, by the way.
Is that the one with the rooftop pool?
No, it's got a rig. It's down on the main thing down there. It's just nice. Just got a nice bar. Got a really nice bar, actually. A lot of fun. Got hammered at that bar. It was a good time. I heard my mother-in-law say the F word. It was great. She doesn't swear at all, ever. And she says, give me a effing taco.
Damn.
When I heard that, I'm like, oh, Sheraton. It could be Sheraton. I could have been with us. It was a good time. That was a good trip. I'm definitely going back to Austin sometime. I'll probably have to go and swing down to freaking San Antonio.
Yeah. We still got the Alamo tour.
Oh, yeah. I got to do the tour of the Alamo.
Yeah. We're going to have to get you through the Alamo. Yeah.
I want to get through the basement and check it out.
What basement?
The Alamo's got a basement, doesn't it? That was from Pee Wee Herman. If anybody's famous, ever heard of Pee Wee Herman's Great Big Adventure? He was like in the Alamo tour, and somebody told him, "Hey, you need to see the basement." So he waits the whole tour, and the tour guide is basically like, "Anybody have any questions?" It's like, "Yeah, where's the basement?" You don't know, that's silly. The Alamo doesn't have a basement. Ah. Large Marge, yeah.
Well, they're in the process of redesigning that whole plaza down there too. So,
America. That's what I love about the Alamo. Freaking.
What are you trying to say there, Sunrise?
If Alamo has a basement, it'd be a root cellar.
I used to have a basement, but now we're hiding all the bodies for people from Austin in there. So
the name of that was the name of one of the party boats on Lake Travis. What was the party boat? Large Marge, Large Barge.
Let me tell you, the party boats on Lake Travis are humongous.
Yeah.
Okay? I was up there scuba diving, and we just came back to the surface, just still floating around. I'm looking over at the next point, and there is this 2-story building come floating around the point.
Oh,
Okay?
man.
They literally took a metal 2-story building, floated it, and put it on 2 barges, and they're floating that thing across the lake as a party boat. Complete was water slide from the upstairs down into the water, and no, where the barges were in the back, they had 2 walk-in coolers and these ginormous outboards on the back of the barge. So somebody was actually driving the damn thing. But yeah. So yeah, there's some party boats on Travis.
Ben TC's been on that boat several times.
Is that why I was lump-sided when I saw it?
I can see you, Ben, with the coonskin
Yeah,
cap
I
on.
like. Actually, we like those party barges because wherever they stop, we have an unlimited supply of sunglasses and other goodies. I mean, it's like diving in the river, right? The stuff that you find in the bottom of the river after a good weekend, it's amazing.
Full
Okay?
cans of beer.
Actually, they have a can ban on there now, so you can't bring the beer anymore. But
Oh.
I took my daughter on a dive, and she came back with 5 pair of Oakleys.
Yeah.
5 pair of Oakley sunglasses.
I used to go on river trips when I was a kid, and I'd always go down and dive. I was always kind of just wanting to dive as a kid. So I would, anytime I'd be in water, I would always go underwater, and I'd go and search through the cracks. And on the river by us, there was always cans of beer and soda and stuff. So you go down there, they were jammed into the rocks.
Yeah. So I know I see where people lose sunglasses and ball caps at the river. That's something that fall off easy enough. Or shoes. I mean, they don't always wear their shoes. They fall out. I get that. But when you find like bikini tops, you think somebody ought to miss that. We even found bikini bottoms. I mean, what's going on here? And where was she? Because I mean, going by the size, she must have looked. So
I got an email just a second ago about somebody asking me a question about something.
Oh yeah,
and about something from a video. I did just send me an email. I'm like, all right. So I typed in an answer really quick and gave them a link, and they're like, "Holy crap! I can't believe you already answered that question." Customer service. That's what I'm sending her back.
Well, nudist on Hippie Hollow is one thing. I'm talking about Coleman River or Good Loop River going through New Braunfels. So, and that's not why I'm diving. It's not the sunglasses. Well, I can't give away all my secrets, but if you need to get rid of something or someone, somebody's got to feed that big ass catfish at the bottom of the dam. So, let's go diving sometime, Sunrise. Let's go diving sometime. It'll be fun. I just got my tanks. Oh, I need to pick them up, but I understand they're done. They passed hydro.
You did get that done. That's good.
So,
yeah, I don't know. You think You think Sunrise could handle the murky depths? You
I don't
literally
know what he's talking about. I have no idea.
you literally can't be afraid of stuff at all. You gotta man up when you're underwater.
I've actually seen that lake way down, and I've seen that lake way up. And I've actually been in that situation where we were diving at the dam, and the rangers came down and told us to get all the divers out of the water because they're about to open up the floodgates.
Oh.
Yeah, that gets a little tricky. Trying to find divers in 100 or 200 foot of water, they could be anywhere, kind of thing, and you don't have but 10, 15 foot visibility. Yeah, that makes life interesting. So yeah, but I've seen that dam at both extremes. So the regular gates, at least, they have cages in front of them. The floodgates do not. So
Looking for the perfect emoji here for Sunrise here.
there is such a thing.
Ah! Oh, it's this fuchsia tongue out on there. Well, on the YouTube chat, you can see it.
How many rubber trees were killed for making a wetsuit for me? Well, it's not rubber, they're neoprene. There's a difference.
How many neoprene trees? He doesn't use a dye suit.
What was funny, I had a dry suit. I ordered a dry suit for myself. And, they take all the measurements because it has to be custom made for me.
Oh, just thinking of a dry suit, it makes me want to choke.
Well, the damn thing does choke you to death.
Well, there's a seal right here.
Yep.
You got
you got that seal and you got the 2 wrist seals. And I'm sure my dry suit needs all 3 of them replaced at this point.
I got a headache just thinking of that because even a wetsuit or even a hood will press on your carotid artery.
Yeah.
And you can get freaking sick. Ugh. But it's better than being freezing ass cold.
It was, but I mean, he sends they measure me at the shop here. They send in the measurements. The company comes back and says these measurements can't be right. These measurements can't be right. I mean, this doesn't add up. And
yeah,
the shop goes like, "Did you see the height on that guy?" And no, you need to remeasure it because this don't calculate. Apparently, they have a software that they plug in the numbers into. And if it's way too far off, the computer says, nope, not happening. And it went back and forth 2 or 3 times between the shop and the manufacturer till they finally get it done. But, I actually have, darn thing was expensive enough.
Yeah.
And yes, I had a P-valve installed on it. So. F drone will fly. Howdy, fella. I'm trying to see if we missed anybody here. We probably have. Because we're bad like that.
Yeah, we're in the final throes of a live stream. Usually my messages will come through. I have to check my phone now.
So, well, before we do anything, so what do you want the key to be? The word. Hashtag what?
Oh, the key. Just hashtag Karen.
Hashtag Karen. So hashtag Karen for your chance to win.
Hashtag I love Karen. No, just Karen's fine.
Just
Hashtag Pugsley. RID dating. That's a good one, actually. we have to settle on something though. We have to settle on one thing. You can make up your own hashtag if you don't want to win it. If you don't like crazy chicks that walk multiple dogs. I had hey Kai, I was at work the other day and
you work? Wait a minute, when that happened.
And this woman comes in out of nowhere, walks into my room, and then just makes this comment about I have these political posters on my wall. And I swear to God, it was that lady. She was like, nice posters, like really like kind of like in your face kind of. And I had a like a flashback. And I had these are like old posters from way back when, like a Ross Perot and, and stuff from, political posters. I think, there was a Barbara Boxer on there with somebody. I don't know who the heck was on there. I got a Bush Quail. I got a Clinton Gore on there. She probably thought that anyway, but yeah, hashtag Karen. But yeah, I swear that was that lady. The way she came in and the way she kind of was in your face, and I didn't mean to bug you. I'm like, you did. This is probably the second time.
And Johnny Drumflyer's here. Off Exit just showed up too.
Yeah, we are in
hashtag Karen to be entered in a drawing for a remote ID module. Holy stones.
Should I hashtag Karen and see if it'll pick me?
You
can just to screw up the drawing. We're gonna. This is a test. No, just kidding. We won't do it. I was gonna do a control.
Is he doing a control? No, this thing works. I know it works.
I know.
And no, you cannot win your own module.
I don't want more than one of these.
Yeah, there we go. Hashtag rigged.
Hashtag rigged. Hashtag guy. Oh.
Okay, for our folks in Louisiana, can we spell Karen, please?
The best one for sure has been. That's been the best one for sure. RI dating.
Yeah.
Any guys flying drones in the area? While we're waiting for this, I actually, if you're interested in the old disco, the old parrot disco, Helder Hugo, who used to fly all the parrot stuff. That's where he was actually a person that got me interested in parrot products. He's been flying his disco, and he completed a flight that it's over 50 minutes long. It was absolutely just killer. Guys, I want a parrot disco so bad, but they're like almost $2,000 now.
At one time, you could get those things for about $400, brand new in the box.
The video, it's 1080p, but we forget how good the camera that thing had, and it's just really, really nice. I just was really, unless he mounted a GoPro on it or something. For 50 minutes, that can't be a GoPro. It'd overheat and blow up and burn up his disco. He wouldn't get the flight time either. But anyway, so check out Elder Hugo. He's been doing a lot of disco flights, and then he puts he puts the data underneath it, the camera.
Yeah, my favorite disco flight is still Dustin Downhill flying from one island to another.
He didn't do that, but he did do. He does have a a system on it for that. He does have a 4G system on his.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is an amazing flight. I remember that. But this one's great video. Gosh, he did such a nice job. I really miss his English speaking part of his channel. He doesn't do that anymore. He's from Portugal, I think.
Portuguese.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed him. He's one of my favorite channels that I used to watch all the time. And like I said, if you have not, it's Elder Helder Hugo. I'll see if I can find it really quick and post it, because I probably will be getting my message here soon. Not yet.
Oh! I am.
What?
My Goggles X shipped yesterday. Okay.
That's my wife calling.
There's the wife calling. So he's going to mute himself, and I'm going to put on the screen, the other screen, so we can.
There we go. Let's see it. Let's get it. And like I said, it will just, all you have to do is send me your email address once we get this done. Or send it to Kai or whatever you want.
Aaron. Let's see how many we got. We got 12 entries. Okay. Anybody else wants to partake? Now's your time. In 3, 2, 1. Well, don't go that fast because there's the lag. So we got to give a few more seconds. Yeah. Let's see. We got 13 now.
All right.
Anybody else?
All right. There better be. I already got 20 thumbs up. That's great too. There we go. Nice.
All right. You ready to hit it?
Yeah, hit it. Let's go.
Let's hit it. Let's see who we got.
Covaction. All right.
Chuckster.
There it is. There's our first. Just get an email address to Kai or to me. Either one, you can send it. Send it directly to me. Just go to my email, and I'll share that with my friend.
Oh, we got a winner. Chuck's the winner.
Yep, I'll share that with my friend Cheryl. I always like that. She calls herself Cheryl, but it's probably Fong or something. It might be Cheryl, but Sherry. Yeah, it is Sherry. So.
Yeah, Chuck, let's make sure we get the right. Let's make sure you got the right address. Email me or email Dad.
Yeah, and then like I said, I'll give that to her in 3 to 5 business days. Yeah, it says you're going to.
It's dat.random70@gmail.com.
Let's see here. It said you can conduct a giveaway and then provide your shipping address. We will directly send out the gifts to them.
So, Chuck, I just dropped Dad's email address into the chat, so you have it.
All right, 3 to 6 days. All righty.
So,
but I think we'll do another one. I'll let her know that, and then I'll say we're going to do another one next Tuesday if that's not too late. I would appreciate that.
Yeah, well,
or she can just send me the other one and I'll send it out. But it's easier for them to just
ship it directly. All right, you got an email from Chuck. So
good. Let's see here. Courtney Fong. That's that's the other one I'm dealing with there. All right. All righty, guys. Good job, Covaction. Hopefully we'll both do some, we'll both get dates coming here. So one more lucky winner will get a date, an RID date. Yep, I got your email, Chuck. It just came through on the bat locator. So
All right.
But anyway, thanks, guys. Thank you for coming in. And like I said, we'll give away another one of those next week.
Well, thank you all for hanging out with us. We'll do it again next Tuesday, same time, same place, 5:30 Central, whatever that works out for you.
You have to give me some feedback too, Chuck, what you think. Because I might be able to get it. Might be able to get some feedback before I finish my video. So, all righty. Anything else, Kai?
I don't have any more words of wisdom today. I used them all up.
All righty.
So, yeah, no, it's been good. It's been fun. We'll do it again next week. If anybody's interested in that little flashlight that I was talking about earlier, I'm going to put it in the
Put a link on there.
one more time.
Link in the description.
And those are not affiliate links. So,
well, you got to get some.
Well, why don't you dive with no?
There's nothing wrong with affiliate links.
What?
There's nothing wrong with making a penny on a $20 sale because that's what they're worth. You know how much crap I have to sell on Amazon to make $100? A lot of flashlights.
Yeah, no.
Usually it takes me 3 months in affiliate links to get about $100 check. About 3 months. That's about average. But it's nothing wrong. Yeah. Kai, we can be a selling team. Come on, we'll be Amazon duo. We'll have the
we'll go full-time Amazon reviewers.
Heck yeah! Check this out. Look at this watch. Look at I got 5 of them on. Pick one.
Not a one of them is right, but pick one. Buy one.
Different times for different parts of the world. All righty, we'll see you.
All right. Y'all take care. Thank y'all. And if you haven't done so, hit the thumbs up on the way out, please. I appreciate it. Where we end up? We got 20 for today. That's good.
Yeah, got 20. If you haven't, please make sure you knock it out.
And until then, y'all take care.
Later. Bye-bye.